All right, guys, good morning. There's a lot that we're going to go over tomorrow morning, so hope you guys are ready for that. Let's start with this, guys. Bitcoin at an all-time high. You all know that. Are we out of the woods from going down further? I don't think so, actually. So the data we're going to go over tomorrow is in a few different sections. Actually, today I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I posted this to our Telegram channel yesterday, kind of like last night, and I revealed how much we've made so far this year. And I don't like showing publicly where I keep my assets here on YouTube. It's just more of a security risk, but I'll show you guys actually my tax software here in just, I don't know, give me 30 seconds to a minute here. Show you guys where we're at. Because sometimes I just feel like you need to, in a cryptocurrency market, when you're flooded with information and you see people online giving their opinions, sometimes it's nice to know, are the individuals that you're following, the people that you're paying, memberships with, are they finding success? Are they changing their lives? Because if they're not changing their lives, then maybe they're not the best to be following. So in transparency, I'm going to show that to you guys in a second. What I'm going to talk to you guys about tomorrow is a few things. So let's go over this real quickly, and then I'll get into that and I'll show you guys where we're currently at. I don't think this market is ready to scream up to the parabolic move just yet for Bitcoin. I think there's a little bit more downside to go. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but we have an FOMC meeting coming up where rates are expected to drop. What rates have done, I'm going to visually draw this out for you guys so you can see this here. Rates have been extended. They came back down. They plateaued. If rates drop, we're going to get a drop back down here, okay? What I don't think a lot of people understand, or what they don't realize, is they have not gone back into the past and watched what's happened with the stock market when rates have dropped after plateauing like this on a decrease. Because you have to take what's called a yield curve. And if you look at the yield curve and what happens with the yield curve, where it goes inverted, it comes inverted while interest rates are dropping, do you guys know what usually happens with the price of the S&P 500? It usually crashes, okay? If you guys are not aware of this, this is exactly the territory that we're coming into. Now online, you hear a lot of people saying, if rate cuts come and they decrease, what we're going to see is sorry, a light just turned on in my office here. What we're going to see is the market go up because money becomes cheaper. You can flood the market, the economy with more money because people can borrow money greater. And we also shift from QT to QE. That's usually what happens when we get rates to their lows though. So although you guys are being fed this, the data actually shows that there is typically a massive drop in the market to the tune of around about 30% on the S&P 500. Do you guys know that you can never find a time where the S&P 500 goes down and Bitcoin doesn't follow? You can never find a time. And guess what happens to altcoins? Altcoins during this period, let's go to a little bit different red here. They're going to go down 2x to 3x. There are other charts that say that altcoins have not bottomed. Others.d is not bottomed, which that chart still shows that we have downside potential to the bottom of roughly about 40% decline from where we're currently at. I'm giving you guys a lot this morning. I'm going to pack all this tomorrow and prove this to you guys with charts. And then you're going to be like, why should I follow you? We'll look at my portfolio in a second. Not to be arrogant or cocky. Look, a fall comes right after pride, so that's not the point of it. But on top of this, do you guys know what just happened to XLM? So XLM's price structure has been like this, and it actually just ended up breaking what we call a descending resistance line. Price action over the last 24 hours has come up here, and it is broken. Everyone's getting really excited about this, thinking we're just going to go to the moon on XLM. You need to see, because this pattern that is playing on in XLM right now, guys, it's repeated the last two cycles. Do you know what happened after this pattern played out in the market? This exact pattern, literally almost at the exact same price level. Guys, we ended up crashing 80% and 70%. I'm not making this up. My OGs here, you guys know I never clickbait you on YouTube here, because if I do this and I show you in the membership and I don't hold true, you're just going to leave. So I ruin my reputation. Everything I'm sharing with you right now, I'm sharing this to you guys with tomorrow in the future forecast. You're going to see charts because I'm taking a methodical approach to this. I'm not super excited about this pump right now, as I think you can see, because the data just doesn't say we're supposed to be excited yet. Those linchpin moments that say here's the confirmation of altcoins to take off, it hasn't happened yet at all. But do you even know what charts to look at to see that? So we're going to go over this tomorrow and why I still have $144,000 in buy limits set up. It's not in the market, guys. They're in buy limits because I don't think the market's done from going down. I really don't think so. So let me show you guys my portfolio here. TradeConfident.io, the link in the description. Click that. You guys will get 25% off all the future forecasts. I reveal every single entry and exit I've ever done in my portfolio. And you guys will see this tomorrow. This is going to be on July 11th. I will come out and show this to you guys. Okay, that's the future forecast. Watch that. It's where you guys get to see all of my trades. We're currently, for trade setups, 295 wins and 0 losses, the highest record ever recorded in cryptocurrency. Thanks to God, giving us a lot of wisdom there. Okay, here's my portfolio. I'll show this to you guys real quick. I posted this last night. This is my profit for the year so far, and I'm sorry, this is not me doing this. It's just Telegram overlaying this. It's a little bit harder to see. So I have a total of $124,100 that I've taken out. I've extracted back to my bank account $124,100. Okay, so that is just a transparent show of where our portfolio has been and where it's at. On top of that, our current portfolio is up $376,637. Okay, so it's about 37%. If we break this down for year to date, just to keep everything transparent, and I'll just read this out to you guys, I believe it's important to know if the person you're following is actually seeing results. And I share this not to boast, but to give glory where it's due, where it belongs, guys. I am incredibly thankful for the wisdom God has given me in navigating the markets. It's been a year of trusting Him and staying disciplined. 2025 year-to-date portfolio update. Profit withdrawn is $124,100. Open profit is $3,706,637, which is 37.46%. Year-to-date gain is 49.8%, or year-to-date gain is $500,637. Guys, I still have, excuse me, my apologies, I need to correct this. I said 144. I have $142,000 in active buy limits at the moment. Many people, and by the way, guys, we didn't hold Bitcoin or Ethereum for this entire year. We've only been in altcoins. And many people in altcoins are down 50 to 60%. How are we able to do this? We risk manage. When we think the market's going to go down with the charts, we pull some out of the market. We dollar cost average it back in. We're consistently navigating this market with wisdom and risk management more than anything. We're not just holding to hope for good days to come. We sell a portion when we see bearish data, and that's how we are not in the negative. Many traders right now, as I wrap this up here, many of you guys are down 50 to 60% right now in your altcoins. Listen, I'm truth being honest. We did not hold Bitcoin or Ethereum this entire year. My members know we sold Bitcoin and to actually buy XRP and XLM. We've only held altcoins. And you know how much altcoins have sucked? So the whole portfolio is up almost 50%, and we've only held altcoins. How is that possible in a bearish market? Oh, and by the way, we've never shorted the market either, ever. This is about risk management, taking some profits, reallocating it on the drops, and giving yourself buy limits. So every single entry and exit, every buy and sell I do is always posted in the future forecast. And if you guys want to come along and follow along and see what my plays are, I think you're really going to like this. And tomorrow's future forecast is really going to give you guys a head start. And then Tuesday, we're going to do something really fun that I think you guys are going to like that I was working on last night. So guys, everything's linked in the description. Let me walk you guys through what I see. And you guys can, I'm not your financial advisor, but if you want to see what I'm doing, bring it to your financial advisor and take these steps as well, feel free to do that. At least you have someone on your side now that you can put in your back pocket or your arsenal to help you trade this market. So, all right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the future forecast, and I hope this really blessed you guys. Bye-bye.